Hello, everybody. Look who I have here.
Hello. I see Denise's magical emporium.
Yeah, magical.
Hi, Jen.
She's there with her hands and her feet, probably. And then, yeah, so crafty, Jen. Thanks for coming in. Trying a new time. Hoping this time works out for people a little bit better.
Becky was nice to me because her normal time would be the time that I'm going to bed.
Yeah, well, I want to, I think, change it to this time if it works out well, because so many people have told me that they're in bed by the time I'm going on. So anyway, I don't know why my phone isn't saying I'm live. Aha. My phone is just now showing us live. That's a big lag. It's my phone's fault, I'm sure. Anyway, so how's everybody's day going? It's still hot. I'm still in Arizona.
I had to turn the AC on today.
Oh, well, it was 112 yesterday. We had monsoon storms with lightning that I saw go down to the ground. And we had over 50-mile-per-hour winds that ripped off roofs and collapsed the building, actually. One building ripped up the roof and collapsed it. And anyway, so today before my husband's doctor's appointment, I have a feeling that's why there was a dog in my flower bed. And I thought it was one of the cats from next door, but when we got back from the doctor's, it was a dog, and it'd probably been out there about 3 hours. So we got it water, and we got the nice police officer came and took it. So, but it probably got scared in the storm, I'm thinking. So that's probably why he was there. Poor little baby. Really sweet little pit bull. But I think he was scared. So anyway, if you don't know me, which I think most everybody probably does, I'm Becky's Vintage and More, and I ship out of Glendale, Arizona. And most everything that I have is a starting bid, but if only one person is bidding on it, it can be it's yours then. Muppets and Manilow, hi, welcome in.
Hi, Muppets.
And shipping, I do pirate ship to get you the best rates and PayPal for invoicing. And I will invoice after the show I have with Aaron on Sunday. So Sunday I'll be doing invoicing. In the chat, we'll count it down. Going once, going twice, last call, and then sold for items. And I will put our items into the chat. So I didn't think that. And Randy has some that are starting bids, but she has a lot that are buy it now too. So we'll just go by whatever we're doing at the minute there. And I'll go ahead and let Randy talk a little bit about herself.
All righty. Well, so far I know everybody, and good to see you here. I do my invoicing through PayPal, as most of us do, and I'll probably be. I don't have another auction until Monday. So I'll probably be invoicing. I have a show from yesterday, and anything from today, I'll probably do my invoicing tomorrow, unless I hear from someone otherwise that they need something different. I ship from Missouri, and I've got one of these handy dandy magnets. And so I'm right up here, right there.
There you are.
Yeah. And generally speaking, I as soon as that invoice is paid, I get the shipment out. Usually within 48 hours. Actually, it ends up being more than or faster than that because so far my mailman would just pick up my packages. So if I can get them out in before 2 o'clock into the mailbox, why then they'll go out the day that I receive the payment information. So I'm pretty quick. I know I personally don't like dilly dallying to get my invoice, and I want my item quick, so I try to treat people the same way I like it. So, oh, and just to give you an idea, I'm going to be a busy girl, and I love it. So I'm here with Becky, and then Monday I'll be with Ella on her Community Day auction. And then Wednesday I'll be with the East Coast Resellers, which is Teresa and Dawn. Then in August I'm starting off with Johnny, New Cajun uh, Roots Reseller on the 6th of August. Then I'll be on Johnny's Hump Day on the 14th of August. And then I'll be with Dawn Southern Finds on August the 16th.
Hey.
And most everything I'm going to do tonight is a buy it now. I think I have one item set up for starting bid.
What's Ella's channel?
Ella, save it here.
Save it here. Okay. All right. I don't know if you know how to drop links in the chat, but if you don't, I can.
I'm bad at it because it takes me so long to go and hunt and find the link.
That's fine. We can do it, and I'll do it after we get started here.
I just throw me at it. Now, like I could do it while you're presenting, but it's hard for me to do it and talk at the same time.
Right,
hey,
right. Yeah.
Brenda, good to see you.
Oh, is that who that is? Oh, and I have
I'm seeing lots of people.
If you send me your information to my email, I can make you blue, and that just lets me know that I have your information. But if you just want to hang out and just spectate, that's perfectly fine too. But if you're blue, then you can add your own links and stuff. And I never mind anybody adding in their own show links. So I'm promoting. And there was something else I was going to say. Usually I will send out an invoice on Sunday, and I'll have the people pay the invoice. But if for some reason you want me to hold the items to build more of a box, I can do that. But I do ask that you pay that invoice and let me know in the email that. And if anybody needs me to wait until like the 5th, because you get paid on the 5th, just let me know that, and I'll be sure and set the invoice pay date to the 5th or whatever you need. So that was all I was going to say. And I'm going to go ahead and let Randy start. And
all right.
So
what I've got now, I'm going to start, and I'm going to go ahead and get this information in. So I've got a buy it now.
Are you putting it in, or do you want me to?
I am for the moment. I'm putting this first one in. So my first item I've got for you is a really pretty blue cat's eye necklace. This is a 15 inch. It doesn't have an extender. It's got a lobster claw clasp. It has a really nice glass faceted beads up there. And then it's really nice blue cat's eye. And then it has this cute little silver tone shell with a little faux pearl in it. Very beachy. Just the thing for summer.
That is pretty.
Now, if it was green, I know I've got some friends that are crazy about green and it would be gone in a heartbeat, but it's a really pretty little, it's a vintage one. This is, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm getting light off of those faceted crystals and they're just sparkling like crazy.
Yeah, I see it.
And there's really nice, and these are the glass cat's eye. All right. And moving along, I don't like to waste time, so I'll let you start entering now. My next item is a buy it now $6, and we'll just say mini teapot. So this is the cutest dang little thing you've ever seen. This is a little bitty Japanese
Sorry, I should have
rose. It's called a blue rose chintz. And it's a little teeny miniature teapot. Now, I think this would be, well, it'd make a cute little trinket thing. A little girl could use it for a little tea party, or I would think a little girl would love this in her room. You know, if I think about that when I was a little girl, oh, I would have killed for this. I would have nagged my mother till I got this. It's not marked, but I looked it up and I was able to ID it. I know it's Japanese, and right now the colors are showing very, very well. It's a beautiful, it's coming across a teeny bit more turquoisey than it is, but it's a beautiful, it's a shabby chic. Think of the shabby chic colors. It's the little shabby chic blues and florals with these peony type. They're not roses, I don't think, but it's really a pretty thing. Only $6. Okay.
You can put a little bracelet over it too on a.
Oh yeah, you could use it for all kinds of things. It's just so cute. And then my last thing was just for your copper lovers. This is a buy it now $3, and this is just a very simple copper cuff. Now these little dots might be magnets. I can't guarantee it. It's just a very simple pattern. It fits a 7.5.
So how much?
Just to buy it now, $3. And I can get it on. I wear a 6.5 or 6 3/4, so it goes on pretty easy. It's just a very simple copper bangle. If you want to it's good for layering. But I hadn't brought anything copper for a while, and I thought people might enjoy it. It's not specifically Southwestern. It's just a basic pattern. So it's really not going to conflict with anything you've got. So if you see anything that you like, just yell in the chat, or just email me at moonvalleycrafts.com at AOL.com and let me know you're interested in something, because I'll keep things out for a day or so. All right. Well, that's my 3.
Okay. Let me move myself over here. All right.
And I'll go ahead and enter for you. I don't mind at all.
Okay. I'll put my first one in and you'll see. I just do it real simple. So item number 1 is going to be a $15 starting bid. Number 1. And it is for this Limoges, France, Haviland and Company plate.
Ooh, pretty.
It's marked on the back. I could not find this pattern, and I looked all over the place. It has the gold on the edge, and it's 9 1/4 inches wide. And ones that I saw this quality went for twice this much. But I got a good deal, so I'm like, you know what? No. I
That's
think
an old one.
Good price. Yes, it is. And you can tell by the back mark there too. But thankfully, it doesn't look like anybody had any of those plate hangers or anything on it. So it looks to be in really good condition. And I love the little flowers on it. And then
those
that
are
green.
lovely.
So it's so sweet. And this would be really cute.
It almost has a moirage like raised. The design is raised. It's not really moirage, but it's like moirage.
I know it does look kind of like that, but it's really sweet. And I think it would be really good too. You know, some people, if you're going to a party and you want a good hostess gift and your hostess is into like some things like this, you can take this, you know, put a little saran wrap over it and stick some cookies on here or some fudge and candies or bonbons or, you know, whatever you're going to bring to the party. And then they can have the plate at the end.
That would be special to have out at Christmas time with little, you know, like little cookies or things like that instead of a typical Santa.
Well, and I was thinking even some of the colors can even go for even spring or even fall because,
Hi,
you know, you got
Dandy.
this edging. Oh, thank you, Dandy. Appreciate that. I know I'm going
Look
earlier.
At this plate, Dandy. Isn't this gorgeous?
I have other people that weren't using this time, so I thought, you know what? I'll just come in here. I was trying to look and see. My number 2 is going to be also a $15 starting bid. But, you know, if only one person is in their bidding.
First day back to school. My God in heaven.
Ready? Oh, my goodness.
That's too early.
Is a beautiful paperweight. And it even tells me it glows in the dark.
Oh, we've got Dandy in.
This is not an old one. This is
beautiful.
This is newer, but it is gorgeous. And then it keeps some of the glow. It's always hard to get it at the right angle. But yeah, I thought somebody would like this one. I just found this one at Goodwill. And this was really the only thing I got besides a bunch of blankets for my mom's cats. So I got, you know, I figured nobody's doing blankets this time of year, so I'll see if they have it.
That is beautiful.
Okay, so
Dandy's I love that minty green. She's at 15. If nobody else is coming in, we could probably call it down to her.
Yeah, I would need a 16 or greater, or I can call it down to Dandy.
So we're going once, going twice.
Yeah, I love these.
Fair warning.
I know they go for more when you go and buy them, but.
And sold to Dandy.
Well, thank you, Dandy. Put that in my light box. Oh, be safe over there.
I did a live week or so ago with Dandy, and it was fun. We went for over 4 hours. Woo!
Oh, wow, yeah. I wouldn't mind. I do that sometimes too. is. Just write it on my little thing, my tracking sheet. Okay. Now my third item is going to be a starting bid of $10. Number 3, starting bid of 10. Number 3. I always use these numbers because I figure if somebody comes back to the video, then they might, just know the number. But it is for this owl trivet. It's an owl trivet, and it has Taiwan here. And then somebody put L&L 1999, and I'm thinking that's maybe when they gave it to somebody, because this is Taiwan. It has, the 4 little raised feet. It's a tile, but I love the color in this owl, the greens and the oranges. I'm like, this.
Send which Muppets? Which one? Which do you want? You want the jellyfish to go to Muppets? Yes, the jellyfish. She wants the jellyfish. Muppets, just email your information to
Yes.
And both of you email your information to Becky,
Yes.
so she can do that. She'd be glad to. Gift alert, gift alert. Muppets is a sweetie.
Yes, she is. Okay. Add that to my little memo. Muppets and Muppets and Manilow, just because she likes the Muppets and Manilow.
She loves the Manilow.
Okay. I don't see anybody in for this trivet. And just a good size trivet, so you could use it definitely for pans and stuff.
Yeah.
But you could also hang it as decor. Okay. Don't see anybody, but if you see anything that we show and it's past, just go ahead and let us know what that item is, and we'll be happy to help you. And here, I'm going to bring Randy over.
All right. Well, a little birdie told me that Becky's people love blue glass. Now, it just so happens that I had some because, I don't go out and buy stuff. This is just what I've got. So now I've got, this is a buy it now, $10. This is a Libby cobalt blue bud vase. Now it's had water in it, and I already soaked it once with like Lime-A-Way, and I'm going to scrub it some more. So don't worry. But there we go, Libby.
And that's a starting buy it now or
$10. Buy it now. It's all buy it now, $10. And it's got a really heavy base. It's been sitting in my kitchen window. It's quite tall. I'll get my handy dandy little tool, guys. Because, your life will change if you use one of these. So it's 7 inches tall. So it's beautiful cobalt blue, and then it goes into a lighter blue up at the top.
Yeah, it's a nicer, thicker glass, it looks like, too.
Oh, it's very substantial. There's nothing worse than a fragile bud vase so that it falls over. And this one will stay put.
Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay.
And you just wait, Dandy. I got some stuff that you're going to go nuts over. All right, looks like no interest in that. So then, and I don't know if I did these at Dandy's or not. So the next thing is a buy it now, $6 a piece. And these are a real pearl and imitation leather bracelets.
And buy it now, $6 choice.
Uh-huh. So that's a real pearl. That's a big old pearl. And it's a memory wire. Now this one is a really pretty pale turquoisey blue. And then I have a white one. It's kind of a creamy white. And then this one is kind of a pale peachy corally color. And then there's the black one. And then there's the rose pink. Now there's 5 of these. And so if somebody wanted the whole set, I would sell the whole set for $25 if somebody wants all 5 of them. They're great for mix and match. And I think those are at least a 10 to 12 millimeter pearl. You could just put them all on. I'd like, let's do this.
You have a rainbow on your wrist.
Yeah, yeah. Now the black one, they came as a set. They were a set. And so the black one, to me, these are the pastels, and then you've got the black one. But
Yeah,
I just think they're adorable.
Black and white together, or the black and
yeah, yeah, or the black with the 2 pink. You know, you could mix and match them just about any old way you wanted. Okay,
yeah, depending on what your outfit is.
Yeah, they're great for that. Okay. Looks like no interest in those. But now what I've got is another buy it now, $7. And I have a Noritake lemon plate. This was my grandmother's.
$6? What'd you say?
7.
7. I put
Buy
it
it now,
in
7.
and it wasn't there. There we go.
Look at the detail on there.
Oh, that's pretty.
It almost looks French to me. But it's definitely Noritake. And of course, for those of you that don't know, you're thinking, why in the heck was it a lemon plate? Well, because back in the day, way back, they always would serve fresh lemon slices, and that's how you passed it, with the little handle. So anytime you see something with this little funny handle on it, it's a little lemon plate.
Well, I could see some of those little powdered sugar cookies on there too.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could use it for anything, but officially,
Yeah.
if you wanted to search, just go to any platform and type in lemon plate, and you're going to get all of these with this cute little handle.
That's true. Very true.
All right. Well, that's my third one.
Okay. I guess it's my turn again.
Yeah.
Let's see what I have. Okay. So number 4 is going to be a starting bid of 15. Okay. So number 4, and it is for this beautiful little pin brooch. And my research showed that this is called a Russian finifit enamel pin. It's floral. It's this type of enameling. And you can see how old it is by the back. So I'm not sure, but is that closure antique?
Yes, it is.
I'm thinking it is too.
Yeah, I'm going to say you're probably gone into the turn of the century there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And also my research with this type.
Have you tested the metal on it?
I do not have a tester, and it is not marked. And I do know a lot of them did say they were silver, but I don't know.
If it's not pure silver, it's silver. I'm guessing it's silver plated.
Yeah, because it's tarnishing.
It could easily be silver plated. Yeah. And you definitely would not want to clean it. What you want is that lovely patina. You might buff it a teeny bit, but that's beautiful.
I like it just the way it is. And this is, probably how I would do it. I'm not sure you could do it this way. It would look pretty on a...
well, you could suspend it, like make a pendant.
Yeah. It's 1 3/8 inches long, so it's not very big. It's like this size. 1 3/8 inch. But I just love that kind of detailing on the side. And I picked it up because I like the micro mosaics, and I have a couple of those. And it just caught my eye because of the metal work on it. And then I like the enamel too. But finifit is a type of Russian enameling. And this absolutely looked like that. And they said it was antique, and with that back closure.
Because it looks like china. It looks like painted china to me, or fired china.
Yeah, it's like ceramic or porcelain is what they say.
Porcelain, yeah.
Porcelain. But the type of enameling work that they do on porcelain for this type of pin, they call finifit. Don't know why.
Neat, something new.
But yeah, it's very pretty. Okay. And that was number 4 for 15. And then number 5 is going to be a starting bid of 10. If I can get my card up. And if anybody thinks about anything later, just let us know during the sale or...
Hi, Tammy.
Oh, hi, Tammy. That's a new name to me, too. Welcome in. Okay, number 5, starting bid of $10. And what you'll get are these 2 pendants that are 1.5 inches long. One is like a gold tone and one is like a silver tone. These are Magnabilities Company, and the front stones are interchangeable.
Oh,
So you
neat.
can take this one off if you want it on this one and do it that way. And I guess, you know, if you had some of their other stones, it's a very strong magnet. So it's kind of, but you pop them off of here.
Probably slide them.
Yeah, oh yeah. If I slide it over it, yeah, it did work better that way. You're right. So they come off like that. And then you just pop them on and they're magnetic. So this one had patent pending on it. So I guess they were awaiting their patent at this time. So one's kind of gray with those swirls. And then the other one's pink. So I guess if you had something else that was magnetic, you could probably stick just about anything you wanted on there. But anyway.
I imagine if you looked them up, you could find other stones that would fit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could. But you would get both of them for $10. Number 5. Okay. Number 6 is going to be a starting bid of 5 for choice. So you're going to get a choice of mugs. So go. Right. So number 6, and these are mugs. So you get your choice of mug. This is a reproduction of the Morton Salt Girl. There's some, I'm messing with some sticky that's on here. Sorry. So it's little Morton Salt Girl. When it rains, it pours. The 1956 reproduction. Is that on there? And I always like to, you know, put mugs out like this time of year because they make really good gifts, especially like at Christmas time or even, you know, before that, if you got somebody that has a birthday. Mugs are really good to stick things in, like candy bars coming out of it, or, you know, maybe some colored pencils or brushes and, you know, to go with paints or whatever. The second choice is this Holly Hobby 2002. Those characters from Cleveland Ink. That's what it has on the bottom. Holly Hobby. There's a Holly Hobby. And start each day in a happy way. And it's got a blue interior. And the next one I have is a Dopey mug. This is plastic. It does have a little bit of paint loss, like on the ear right here. But these are just $5 a piece. This would be really cute. You could even put some little toys maybe in here, or some little candies. And it is marked Disney. There. Exclusively for Field Entertainment Inc. Disney. Then we have a Mickey coffee. Mickey's Really Swell coffee brand. And this one is a Disney. It's authentic, original Disney parks. There's the inside.
That's a nice substantial mug.
Yeah. And then I have this little plastic mug, ABC.
Little milk glass or juice glass for a kid.
Yeah, it's plastic. And it's $5. There it is. Walt Disney Productions. Got Goofy, Minnie, Donald, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Was it just, oh, there's Louie. Okay. And Pluto. And these are $5 a piece, but I do have two if somebody was interested. So for both of these, it would be 10 for the two. But $5 each. And then the last one is the Seven Wonders of the World. The Eiffel Tower, Great Wall of China, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Stonehenge, Grand Canyon, Roman Colosseum. And the last one is a man picking up his own underwear. That design is on both sides. It is a shoebox greetings. And it's Hallmark cards, 1989. The inside looks good. And I see this as a funny mug you could give, you know, your significant other, and you could put some, you could even roll up some underwear and put in here, you know, pair of underwear.
Pair of shorts in there or
yeah,
thong.
And maybe some, you know, a chocolate candy bar and some little something. But you know, mugs are just so, you know, something everybody can use. And I saw the ones where they do it instead of it being like flowers in a cup. But you could actually put, you know, a succulent in there with some dirt if you wanted to plant something in one. But I've also seen where they take the candy bars and stick them up in there. And then they might have a little flag coming out of it, or like some little pencils or different things with it. So, you know, you get a pen and pencil in there and some candy bars and stick them upright all in there. And, you know, it's a gift, or candy bars and some paint brushes. And then maybe one of those little slide things of paint in there for somebody, and give them a little paint book or something with it. Or, you know, they make a cute gift. Anyway. Let me go ahead and slide Randy on over. Let's see what she has next.
So what I've got now is something that, one, my son didn't bring them to me until like last week. So this is the first time I've got them out. Back in the 70s, when I was newly married and had no money, I made my own Christmas ornaments. Now, the craft that I was most into when I was still at home is I made little jewelry boxes out of blown eggs, blown eggshells, chicken eggs, duck eggs. I painted them with enamel airplane paint, put little hinges and feet on them, and made little dioramas inside and all kinds of little stuff like that. Well, so I had all the sequins and trims and whatnots. And so what I did is I said, well, heck, if I could do that, I can make ornaments from eggs. And so I glued sequins on eggs, and that's what I decorated my tree. And then around in the late 70s, early 80s, you know, where do you get your mother that's got everything, for gosh sakes? I dug out my stuff and I started making Christmas ornaments. So I have been making Christmas ornaments since the 80s. And every Christmas, my mother would get at least 2 to 3 dozen eggs. I've blown every single one of these eggs and eaten them. So here is the first batch. And I'll go over them individually.
Oh, I like that one on the bottom.
These are all buy it now, $4. Okay. So the first one, and you select them by item number. So number 5 is what I call pearl and braid. And what I've done is I first put a white pearlized, and then I put some gold on it. And then I've got this gold and cream braid. Then I put the pearls, and I put the little dangle, and it all comes with a hook. And that's number 5. See the gold on there? Okay, that's number 5. Now, number 6 is one I call a royal turban, because an egg would break. Do you think I'd throw the shell away? Well, no, not me. I made a half ornament out of it. So this one is got purple. It's got turquoise blue, but what looks like a dark blue is really a purple. Purple. The sequins are showing a purple. And so this one it's empty, and I always retain the membrane inside, so it has a pearlized inside. And so I just did this one as an open bell kind of thing. And then I decorated the caps. So there's number 6. Now, number 10 is where I got really fancy. I covered the entire egg with bugle beads and seed beads and long gold and antique-y looking pink beads. So the entire, and it has this fancy hanger, and I've decorated the top. The entire egg. Now this one's pretty dang heavy.
How much time does it take you to do one? My goodness.
Well, you see, I would do them in stages. So like, and when I get to the next one, I'll show you what I did. So then here is number 10. Now I think this one you'd commented on. This is number 18. And I call this one Black and Jewels. So each egg I start and I put probably like the black trim on. I would put the black trim on it.
Oh yeah, that's
then pretty. I would go, and I'd already figured out the things I was going to use. So then I had this trim that had these little rhinestone-y things. So then I put, and you can sort of see how they crisscross at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I put the black braid down, and then I put the other trim on. So they're building up the layers on the bottom. And then I took some of that same braid and I put it around the cap, because I like to finish things off. Now, I won't lie, they're fragile like any glass ornament would be, but my mother's had these for decades. And as long as you are gentle with them, hang them up, take them down, pack them carefully, why, they will last you your lifetime. You don't put the delicate ones down in the bottom of the tree if you have a pussy cat. That doesn't go well. So there's that one. And then my last one for this round, I'm calling Pearl and Gold. And I love this one. This one's number 7. And I've taken very fine gold thread and put it symmetrically on the egg. Then I've glued little gold beads and little pearls, but then I've gone down to the bottom and I've taken a bead cap and I start adding and decorating it. And I did the same thing with the cap as well. And this one I had made on the string, so it's got the string. So this one is number 7, just $4.
Wow.
Hi, Marzita. How you doing? Maritza, sorry. It's hard to stare at an egg and read this chat at the same time.
Hi, Karen.
So if any of those are of interest to you, just let me know. That's why I put the numbers on them. So if you come back and say, I want egg number 7, why then I'll know exactly which one it was.
Okay.
And that's my round. Because it takes a long time to show them all.
Well, you could do more.
Oh, I will. I have more. I'm gonna have another couple of rounds of them.
Well, I have some that have a couple of choices, so but those were gorgeous. Those were gorgeous. And if I wasn't getting ready to move, I need to move at the end of the year, so I'm trying to think sensibly, but it's really hard to think sensibly when things are so pretty.
I know.
Okay. My next item, number 7, is going to be a starting bid of $8. Number 7. It's a start of $8. Here. All right. And what it is made in Japan. It's a little creamer with phoenix
Flow
on
blue.
it. Got a phoenix on it. Well, I think it's a little crisp to be flow blue, but getting towards that.
Color. It's that color.
Yeah, it's the color of blue. So it's 2 3/4 inches tall. So it's a small one. And I think this was around the 1950s from what I looked up.
The handle.
The handle and this, and then the markings that I saw with the made in Japan like that. So I think that was about the date for this, but it could be before that. I don't know. But made in Japan. And it's really cute. And I don't know why I have this thing for creamers anyway. When I see creamers, that I'm just attracted to them. Maybe stems from, when I was a little girl and had the little creamer and could put cream in oatmeal. Believe it or not. So my grandparents had cream for their oatmeal instead of using milk, and it was so good that way. But this is $8. And you can think about it if you would like. My next item, number 8, is going to be a starting bid of $8. Number 8, $8. You like creamer and oatmeal? Okay. See, I like real cream, but it's a little rich, but it's very good. And oatmeal just tasted different back then. I don't know. Number 8. So you would get both of these for $8. But
Oh,
there
how
is a
cute.
little condition issue with Santa. Now, he does have tiny little nicks right there, little flea bites. And these are threshold. And this is Mr. and Mrs. Santa. So what is it, Jessica Claus? It's Mrs. Santa. But the top of her is in perfect condition. But I couldn't leave him on the shelf. Just with that little bit of hardly any. Let me see. Yeah, there, you can see that one there. And you can feel it. It's a little bit, that one's not rough inside. This one you can feel a little bit. They're just like little flea bites. There's the back. These go for a pretty, especially her, they go for a lot, but I'm like, well, $8 is good for me. And this again would be cute. Maybe grandma and grandpa a gift at Christmas time. You know, and you could put the same thing, like whatever they like in here. Even if grandpa just likes those butterscotch candies, well, you know, you could put those in here. My mom's dude likes those lemon drop, sour lemon drops. You fill that with that and maybe stick something coming out of it. My mother-in-law used to give us a baggie called Snowman Soup. And it was a bag of hot cocoa, a packet of hot cocoa. She sprinkled some mini marshmallows in it, and then in the baggie, and then she gave us a candy cane in the baggie. So what you would do is you would mix all that in, you know, in a mug, and it was called Snowman Soup.
Now, did you know that if the candy canes, if you bite the ends off of each of them, you can use them as a straw?
Well,
Because
some,
they have, the way they're done, they have hollows. Now my mother used to get the fruit flavored sticks, just the peppermint sticks, and she would take a lemon and she would roll it on the counter, and then she'd punch a hole in it, and then we'd bite the ends off of those candy sticks and stick it in, and you'd suck the lemon juice through that candy.
yeah, and they're in good shape in the paint and everything, you know, except for him having the little bit in the rim. That's all that I see. But she's in wonderful shape. And I believe Threshold is a Target brand. And they were very popular. I think these were from 2018. From my research, that's what it brought up. So, yeah, stir in the cocoa. That's what we used it for when we did it. But, you know, straw kind of makes sense too. Because then you could go to the different little edges that is cooled enough and, you know, bring it up to the top and kind of use it that way. Number 9 is going to be a choice of at $8 a piece. Well, I have 3 right in a row. They're all $8.
So is a starting bid?
$8 starting bid, number 9. Yeah, all of mine are starting bids, but honestly, if there's one person in there that just wants it and nobody else bidding, then, you know, that's who gets it. I just like to be fair to everybody, you know.
My kitty's
Hi,
fussing.
Leanne. It's nice to see you. Number 9. And the first choice is going to be, and I did some mugs this time. This is called, this is a monkey, a bunny mailman, a little bird, birdhouse. This is a Noritake. It says Nippon Toki Kaisha, Japan. So that's why this is at the $8 mark. And it has no problems whatsoever. The only time anything has anything, I'll point it out. So it's choice of this one. Hi, Davida. Nice to see you. And if you're not blue, it's because I don't have your information. But if you want, you can email me your information and I'll make you blue. The second choice is RS Prussia.
Ooh.
This is a lemonade pedestal cup. And I know they did some reproductions of these in 1960s and 70s. So I don't know if this is a reproduction or if it was from older. It's 5.5 inches tall.
Show me the bottom again.
The inside.
That's not repo.
Okay. I kind of was leaning toward it not being repo, but I just want to be as honest as possible with everything. But yeah, I thought this was really pretty. And, you know, it'd make a nice little gift for a mom. And it would be pretty used as a vase, too. So it's got nice fall colors. But, you know, you can also use those colors at any time with the flowers. Hi, Nightmare. Welcome in. I always think it's funny when I'm reading over here in StreamYard, octopus waving, and then I look over, oh, that's what you sent. And the third choice is made in Oregon. It is stoneware. This is the golfer.
With a tummy.
With a tummy. You know, it looks like my husband modeled for this one. Just saying. And here's the inside. This one is in great shape as well. And it says Clackamas, Oregon, Sports Mug Plus Collection. And then it has N.A. Eastman here. So it has the label and this. So I don't think it has ever been used. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. That could be my hubby there. Except he's not short. This guy looks like he might be short and pudgy. I don't know. But, you know, you got one you could use for a child's gift, one you could use for a mother, and one you could use for a father's gift. You know, put all kinds of different candies or little flowers or straw flowers or whatever you want in them. Or if you have a mom that collects this kind of stuff, have a little stuffed animal or something popping out of it. Or that for a kid, too. A lot of things you could do with mugs. Plus, they're good for like office gifts. Mugs are always good for office gifts, too. When you're not sure what you're getting. And that was my 3 again. Let's see. Got to count, right?
Yeah.
There you go. There's
All right.
Randy.
So what I've got now is a I'm not starting bid. Buy it now, $10. This is gorgeous. Oh, I want to check something real quick because I know I've tested this thing multiple times and I'm just making sure that I'm right. Yes, I'm right. I'm always right.
Yay.
This is a gorgeous carnelian and glass crystal necklace. Those are carnelian beads. Those crystals are, oh God, they're God, what are the colors? I got no light.
Are they like the Aurora Borealis?
Oh, they're like lead crystal. They're
Oh,
gorgeous. There's blues and greens and clear. And this is just the most gorgeous necklace. Now it's an 18-inch, but it has an extender, and it will go to 20 inches. So like there's a blue, a pale blue, a green, and a clear. And then these are like strung, see how they're put on there? They're like around on the side. It's just gorgeous. Because sometimes, they do the crystals and they're plastic, and these are not plastic. These are good crystals. I see we got Muppets is the proud owner of this crystal necklace.
well, congratulations, Muppets. Let me count you down. Or I don't have to count you down.
Oh, we don't need to.
So buy it now.
We
That's
don't need to buy it now. It is beautiful. Okay. Next is a buy it now, $4. I'm going back to the copper again.
No.
This
Dandy's. Nightmare doesn't. I was answering Nightmare Dandy's question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. And so this one again is a buy it now, $4. And this is a really pretty copper. It's copper again. It's a copper charm bracelet. And the brand is called the Tiara Box.
What was the price?
$4.
Yeah, okay.
And it's got all these beautiful little charms. It's a modern piece. But if you like copper with a little bling, this is a good one. You could always take the charms off and put anything else on it if you wanted. And then see, it's got a really long extender on it. So this, like I said, this goes anywhere from 6.5 up to 8. Yeah, Nightmare's our official link dropper. Any interest in this? If not, guess what? I've got a creamer too. So this one is a buy it now, $8. And this is a beautiful Japanese lusterware, good size creamer.
Oh, that is pretty.
And these are purple. The purple's coming through. It's the purple and I love the lusterware blue. You can always tell the lusterware blue. And it is branded. So it's hand decorated, and it's Nagoya, Japan, and Trico China is the brand name. Only $8. It's good size.
That is gorgeous.
It had a matching muffineer, but I use the muffineer in my kitchen for sugar. But I don't use the cream pitcher. So I thought I would make it available. Any interest? Now you could use this as a vase. Of course, it's safe to use for food because it's completely glazed all the way down to the bottom. But it also would make a cute little flower pot as well. And that's my 3.
Well, you went too fast.
Was that 3? Too fast?
Well, I didn't think you did 3, but you probably did.
Yeah, that was 3 because we did the crystal necklace, we did the copper bracelet, and we did the creamer.
Yeah.
Oh. What now? What's she doing? What are we sending to Nightmare, Dandy?
She's, instead of it going to Muppets, it's going to Nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
I answered, but probably didn't see it. She probably didn't see it. That's okay. Here, I'll show Nightmare. Just.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It's a little glowy thing. I meant to put it back in the thing in my flashlight there, and yeah. Okay, there you go. That's going to you. And let's see. Number 10 is going to be a starting bid of $20. Not spoiled enough, Nightmare.
You work hard, Nightmare. You deserve it.
Might actually be something else along with it, but that's okay. It happens. Just things accidentally fall in boxes. I don't know how that happens. Okay. Number 10 is $20 start for this little Halloween mouse dressed like a spider. This does have one little slight issue with it, is it has a little pokey spot right here in the foot. This could be sewn back easily, but I don't like to cover up boo-boos. So I like to show what's going on, just how I am. This does have an Annalee tag of 2014. For some reason, this spider goes for a big money for him. Probably because it's just so darn cute. This kind of reminds me of a little Halloween costume that my friend's late son had. So I guess that's why I liked it. But everything is movable because the Annalees are mobility. Like they have this wrapped around the tail. I think that's tied down. But like these hands, you can move in different positions. So they're bendable. And the heads, you can move a little bit. But yeah, and I like the little mice guys. So that's number 10, $20. That over here. My next item will be a starting bid of $15. And it is for another Annalee from 2013. It's a little happy Halloween mouse dressed as a witch. This one is shorter. This one's 3.5 inches tall. The other one was 7.5 inches, just to show you the difference in size. So this one's only 3.5 inches tall. And it has a little leather tail. So the tail's made out of leather. And then it has its tags back up here, Annalee. And it does say 2013. A cute little face. And this one, I actually have a second one. So you would get your choice. And I think the difference is like the position of the tooth is more in the middle on the one on the right on this one. And the tooth is a little bit off from that looking. But maybe it's just his head's moved. But okay. It's $15 for one. I don't know if I highlighted that. I probably did not highlight that. There, highlight it for a minute. So the mouse is $15. There we go. All right. And now, next item, number 12, is a $4 start, and it's going to be choice. So $4, number 12, choice. There it is. I think my StreamYard was pulled up. Hi, Angie. Oh, great. Glad you got your bedroom set. Okay, so the first one is going to be this cameo with a gray background. And I don't think they're shell. I think they're more, I don't know, some kind of a resin maybe. I don't know what they are in particular. So your choice is this gray one that's 1 5 inches tall. This gold tone brooch with roses that's 4 inches long. It's the back. I wonder if I can hold both of these. Or this little cameo, smaller than that one. I think I had the description wrong on it. That's why I was looking funny. So that one, because I had that she's wearing a hat, but it doesn't look to me. Oh, I guess she is wearing a hat. Okay, that is a hat. And the next choice, or the last choice, is of course in a bag, and I didn't get it out in time. It's this one with a courting couple, and it's 2 inches tall, and it could also be a pendant. So it does have that. Let's see if I can get some of these in my hand. Whoops, that one opened up on me. So you would get a choice of one of these. Okay, the pins want to open up. There we go. I did it. I managed. I like that one with the hat. And there's the courting couple.
The hat is different.
Yes, I thought so too. But people like jewelry for, different reasons. And they would be nice to put on like a scarf or, on a hat rim. If you got a little ribbon going on a hat, you could put
Aaron
it on
should be here. He'd be picking up a brooch or two.
Yeah, well, I'm on his show on Saturday, so. So there's those two. Show them a little closer. There's that dangling off of it. Yeah, they'd look good on his hat, that's for sure. And you know, he's running out of room, so this little one wouldn't take up much room. Okay. That's number 12 choice for $4. If anybody wants one later, just let me know. Let me get trying to figure out what you're doing over there. Oh.
Well, I'm selling things. Okay, so my next item, can you guess what it might be? All right, this is a starting bid of $8. This is a bird cage bridal veil with little glittery diamonds, and it has the comb. The comb has got. Yeah, I am, Dandy. The comb has got the rhinestones on it. And the veil has got all the, I don't know if they're picking up, there's little, they're very subtle. But if you know, if anybody's getting married or know anybody that's getting married, this is a lovely little bird cage because it just covers the face. This is also actually my ex daughter-in-law, she wore a bird cage, but a different kind. But the bird cage is very typically what you'll see in an older bride, or a lady getting married for the third time, because the long veil is generally attributed to the young ones. Now, to get it back to a different form, all you would do is simply like stuff it or fill it with paper. Stuff it with paper and then steam it. Very carefully steam it, and it will relax the fibers and they will conform to the shape of the paper. But that's how you would get it to a, it's been in a bag. So it's a little crumply. Grape mesh, I don't know. It's a cloth. It's if I can get it close enough where you can see,
you see the sparklies now.
It's fabric. It's fabric. It's like tatted. I mean, it's there. You can see over underneath the live. I hand shaking, but you can see the little pieces in there near the live.
Yeah. The webbing
so it's not plastic. It's a fiber. It's a natural fiber. I mean, yeah, you can do that too. Anyway, I had it. I figured, what the heck? I'll bring it out.
You could add it to a hat.
Oh yeah, well. Maybe I should sell it to two old guys to put on Betty Louise. I'm sure Betty Louise could stand another husband.
That's funny. I was thinking of the same thing.
All right. Now, to go with that veil, I have a buy it now for $4. A beautiful little pair of vintage AB crystal clip-on earrings. Now, of course, I've got them upside down because otherwise they would fall off, but they're basically the same. So these are glass crystal. These are not plastic. And these are vintage. And see that lovely AB cone? I'm getting good sparkle. Any interest in those? Well, I messed my hair, didn't I? And I was keeping with the bride theme. I have a buy it now, $4. And this was mine. And it's a beautiful little 22-inch vintage illusion necklace. Of course, these are faux pearls. So, you could sort of get them together or you can fluff them out. But I always really love, now this is really pretty for a bride because they're just perfect for a bride because it gives that illusion of the pearls on the neckline. And the beauty of it is you can wiggle them around and do whatever you want with them. These are a booger to make too. I thought about it in time. Well, I knew I had this somewhere, but I'd only just found it yesterday. Would have been perfect to bring out in June or May.
Well, brides all time of year. And in fact, I think a Christmas bride would look pretty with that.
Oh yeah, because it looks like little snowballs. All right, yeah. Well, that's my third.
Okay. I get so busy watching your stuff, I don't prepare myself for my stuff. I have to break myself of that. Number 13 is going to be a $15 start. And this is a razor.
Oh, yeah.
And this is duplex Durham. And it has Patent USA, November 7th, 2011. And I don't know what these handles are. I'm wondering if this is like Bakelite or something. I don't know what they were back then. This one actually comes with the box. Highlight that while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I have the box apart here so you can see how it kind of works. It goes in here and it slides into the box this way. Durham duplex. The bladesmen swear by, not all. Durham Duplex Razor Company, Jersey City, Sheffield, Paris, Toronto. Number 20. This says made in USA and printed in USA. And the box is in really good condition. Not only do you have the box, but I have the paperwork for this.
Well, that's neat.
And I have this one. It says to hand to your friend to order their own. It has a little order slip here on this one. Let me show you the inside of this. Let's see which page it is. This has the 1911 on it as well. And it shows you how to use the razor. How you want to put the blades in and such. Let's see. Has the care of it. Trying to be careful here. Yeah, so anyway, you get the paperwork, the box. And this opened is 8 3/8 inches opened. And it doesn't have the razor blade in there, so it's not as dangerous. But the patent of their November 7th, 2011. And foreign countries. So patent USA and foreign countries. And the other side says made in USA. So that's that one. And then number 14 is going to be a $12 start. $12 start. And it is for the straight razor. So this one is a little more dangerous. It says Weinstock, Lubin and Company. Sacramento, California. Then on the back, it says extra German hollow ground. And it has like a black handle.
This is the dangerous round.
Yeah. Well, it's 9 7/8 inches open. Yeah, because it has to be sharp to cut the whiskers off yet, I guess. I don't have any whiskers to try it on, so I'm not going to try that. I'm not going to get any. I'm not going to, try to get any. That was 12. I tried to always bring a variety of items because I never know what anybody might like. But if there's anything anybody's looking for at any time, let us know in the chat. We'd be happy to see if we have it. We could always, if we know somebody that has it too, we could share their information. Or if, we don't have it and somebody else in chat does. And, be sure and share out any of your shows and when your next shows are going to be. Number 15 is going to be $18 start for choice. Got some more Annalise.
You said $18, correct?
$18, yes. There we go.
Whoops. I meant to put 15.
Oh, yep.
There we go.
15. There we go. You need cactus stuff.
I have pickles.
Trying to think what I have cactus. Because I'm in Arizona. So, cactus stuff, do you mean you want planters for cactus or stuff that look like cacti? All right. Number 15, our choice of Annalise. And these guys are a little different. This one is a skateboarding dude. He's got tennis shoes on. And he is... Oh, there's Angie. Yes, if you're not following Angie, please follow Angie. And this guy is 7 inches tall, and he's from 1992. He is an Annalee, so he is posable. I think this Rather Be at the Beach, somebody just added to him.
Yeah, you don't, Now, if it
Yeah.
was on a surfboard,
because I don't think that came with him, but it came with him when I got him. So there's that one. The other choice would be this guy. Well,
that one would rather be at the beach.
But I didn't get this one when I got the other one. So I got them totally different times. And this one's from 1999. It has its little Annalie on here tag. He's got swim goggles and the inner tube and the little flippers. A happy little guy. Well, thank you. Yes, thumbs up and collecting comments at the end too. And then this guy is in a rain jacket. Has his little tag here and also the back tag. This is 1985. This is 7.5 inches tall. And he does come with an umbrella. This is the umbrella. The little wooden pegs have come out of the end here. But they could be put back in and glued. But I'm thinking for shipping purposes, I probably won't glue them back unless somebody really wants me to. And I could fix it if they want before they get it. But he has this little umbrella that goes with him. And the bottom looks like he's stepping in a puddle. And it says Annalie 1988. What else does it say? Oh, Doll Society logo. Annalie Doll Society, 1988. So this might be a special one then. Those Annalie Mobility dolls. And these actually look like people, which most of the ones I have don't look like people. They look like little animals. Okay. That's my last choice.
All right. So I'm leading off with my only starting bid of the night. Starting bid of $10. And this is a Indiana glass blue compote. Now, this is the thumbprint King's Crown. Now, I found them on Etsy for double and up. I don't have any flea bites on this that I'm aware of. It's a beautiful blue. And it's a pretty decent size for a compote.
My mom has something similar, and she hangs her shepherd's hook earrings off the edge, and then she puts her bracelets in the middle.
Yeah. So I like to, I stole this off my mother-in-law. Well, one of my mother-in-laws.
Uh-oh. It's sure pretty.
It is. Now, see, I've had this for quite a while, and usually it would be on my work table here, and anytime I had leftover beads and stuff, I would dump them in this. Oh, we have Muppets starting at 10, and this was my catch-all for loose beads and stuff, and then when it was full, well, then I would take and I would sort. But that's what I would do.
It cool is marbles in it too.
It really is beautiful. If there's no other interest,
my mom did
why we can count this down.
Okay, we can count.
Nightmare.
I would need.
We can count this down.
11 more if anybody was interested. Count it down. Going once.
I'm just glad to find it a good home.
Twice. Last call. Sold the Muppets for $10.
Very good. Let me write Muppet's name on this.
And thank you for your bid.
All right. Now we're going back to the ornaments.
Cool.
Next batch of ornaments. Buy it now, $4. Okay. So number 8, I call Blue Jewel. I took the airpaint enamel, beautiful enamel, and I paint the egg, and then I put the beads on the string, and I put the jewel in. Well, I put the jewel in first, and then I put the beads, and they go around in the back. And then, of course, I decorated the top of it as well. I love this one because I love this beautiful blue. It's royal blue. Get this up. I can't just toss these things around. Okay. Next one is number 9. And I call this one Blue and Gold. So you know how if you look at stuff in India, like jewels in India, how they have them, like they have things draped on their foreheads and stuff. That's what I was going for with this kind of thing. Something like a jewel of India. And you can see I've even done the bottom. I've got a crystal on the bottom surrounded by the little gold pearls. And then I've got the little stick on, you know, I've got the little bead, the flat beads, and then I put more little details on it. And I've got those flat things. So it's amazing what you can actually put on a curved egg. I found ways to put flat things on curved eggs. And it was so intricate, I didn't really do much with the cap. I just left it as was. So then my next one, number 11, I'm just calling green sequins. And this is kind of a emeraldy green with a teal green. And of course it has the emerald jewel on both sides. It has rows of sequins and bugle beads in silver. Everything, every side is done. And I love doing this kind of stuff. I can just sit there all day and do nothing but start decorating eggs. I start with an empty dozen and I grab one and I put the ribbon on it. And then I set it down. And then I grab the next one and I put another ribbon on it and I set it down. And I just sort of go in stages because I never really know what I'm going to put on it. And then I kind of look at all the stuff I've got, all the sequins, all the beads and stuff. And then I start just adding and layering them as I go. So they're created as I go. So next one, I call this green and gold. This is number 13. And it's got those big jewels It's got the jewels at the bottom. It's kind of like a mesh. Now these have got, this one's got the fancy hanger. And it's this beautiful mesh. So I put it was a metallic mesh, and I put 2 rows of it, and then I put the bugle beads, and then I fit the seed beads and the little gold beads, and then I decorated the top. And you might have noticed that there's a theme. This one, that one, and this one with the jewels. So I probably made these all, and this one, see, with those big jewels, they were probably all come up. I must have done them as a set or a suit for my mother. So when she opened that box, all of the ones that were in there were these with those big jewels on them. Okay, the next one is what I'm calling pink and blue, number 14. And this one is this beautiful, I bought all kinds of ribbons. And so this was this beautiful pink and blue and green ribbon. And then I put the little gold metal medallions on, and then I put the sequins, and then I started putting the pearls. Little finish at the bottom. And finish the cap as well. I really like using the natural white color of the egg, and then just putting things on it to enhance. And the shape lends itself really well for ornaments. And then my last one in this batch, I'm calling just pink and green. This one is number 15. And this is just a really beautiful, this is more simple. It's a very pretty ribbon with just a pink and green, but I've really gone nuts with decorating the bottom. See, even the tip of the pearl. So basically there's nothing on the egg but the ribbon, but all the decoration is on the bottom and up on the bead cap.
Those are pretty. It's so pretty.
Imagine a 7-foot tree with nothing but these eggs.
Well, and my mom doesn't do a tree, but she has a little shelf above her computer that she has little hooks on, and she'll hang little things like that on there that she likes.
And that's why, now what I did, now my son hasn't brought it to me, I've got a set that I made for my mother, and I took something like this with the hooks, and I decorated it. And then I made her a complete set of the eggs, all coordinated, that hang on it. And she would set it on the corner of the bar. And at Christmas time, she would hang that thing with the eggs that match it. And as soon as my son brings me that stand, he neglected to bring it. Why then the eggs that went with it, I'll have them, and I'll sell them as a whole set.
Yeah,
so that's I've got sets. I've got a set. I just haven't gotten it all prepped. For like, I had made these for my cousin, and this is a complete, I don't know if you can see, I can't tip it upward. It's a complete coordinated set. One side is pink and the other is blue. And you can see there's the pearl, the blue, the ruffled one with the pearls. And then in the middle, there's just the beads with the pearls. And then there's the ribbon with the and then here's the roses. So this is a complete set of 8, all color coordinated. that somebody could use on a special little tree. And I'll be selling this set as a complete lot in its old shiny bright box. Of course, it didn't come in the shiny bright box, but I haven't gone over these carefully to make sure that they're ready to sell and then determine a price for them. Now I got to put them someplace where they won't get broken.
Nightmare dropped the link for Ella Save Here First and
Good.
believes East Coast Resellers. Is East Coast Resellers yarn again?
Yeah, Teresa. Well, it's not. I think it's Teresa's channel. Teresa and Dawn and another lady, and then a guest. And I'm going to be on with them on Wednesday next week. And that's my 3 for this round with those eggs.
Those eggs are just gorgeous. I'm surprised nobody
wants my eggs.
Well, it's not that I don't want them. I don't want them to break when I move. I've got enough I've got to deal with that I'm afraid.
I know.
Oh,
well, these are the kind of things that you get and you pass down. I mean, what can I say?
Yeah. Well, they would be so cute as little package toppers too. You know, you get
very carefully, very carefully,
and you tell them to be very careful with this one.
Now, the ones like this, these hold up pretty good because every square inch of this egg is covered with the beads.
Right.
You know, so unless you threw it, you know, like this one, if it falls and hits carpet, you're probably okay. And trust me, these other ones have fallen and hit carpet. But as long as they, you know, hit carpet, they because they're light, as long as they don't hit something hard, they hold up pretty well.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of work and they're very pretty. Okay, my next item, number 16. Well, let me put me over instead of you. I wanted you to show it. That would have been fun. I don't know how that would have happened, but number 16 is an $8 start. And it is for this very pretty brass trinket box. This is all brass. It is 4 3/4 inches wide. Grab that. There we go.
Ooh, what's on the surface? Are those roses?
No, they're flowers, though.
Oh.
Very understated. And kind of a green enamel, but very pale green. And then pale pink. And this does have something that says solid brass, but I don't know what the rest of this says. So it is solid brass. But it is really pretty. And I just got this one. This one hasn't been shown ever before. I have a couple of things that hadn't been shown before here. Well, I saw elsewhere, but I just thought somebody would be interested in this. You know, you can put your jewelry in it. You can put your incense in it before you light it, you know, and put it into the incense burner.
Store it in there, yeah.
Store it in there. But that does look like it said solid brass. But I don't know what it said under it because that's gone. Yeah, there's the little stems of the flowers. Very pretty flowers. I don't know what kind those are, but very pretty. Pale, pale pink. And like I said, it's 4 3/4 inches wide. That's number 16. Okay. Number 17 is going to be a $5 choice, starting bid choice. Okay. And you're going to have a choice of 2 different necklaces. Take this one off so I can show one at a time here. There we go. So number 17. The first one is this red. It's like a seed bead necklace.
Oh, it's a lariat.
Yeah, they've like tied it like a lariat. Seed beads. It's 13 inches down to here, which would make that 26 inches. And then all the way to the bottom would be 19 inches. So you can certainly adjust it a little bit, however you want it. And it might be better to show it this way. This is really pretty. And the second choice is glass. It's got a millefiori in the
Stretch
glass.
millefiori.
Yes. And it's on this kind of a, I don't know, it's cord and like lace, I guess, or ribbon.
Yeah.
There's the top. And this is total of 20 inches long. So it's a 20-inch necklace.
That's different. They've sort of given it a corkscrew.
Yeah. They twisted it.
Love the blue color.
Yeah.
Lots of sparkle in there too.
The black behind it too. Yeah. Really different. And so it would be your choice. Starting bid of $5. I know they're both very different, but the pricing was the same. I did the pricing the same for them. So if anybody would like either of those, just let me know.
$25.
Yep, this is $5. Oh, probably should go like that. There we go. $5, either one. See, and then you use them and you go, you really want to buy me.
Yeah.
Are you hypnotized yet?
I think you have to use a pocket watch.
Oh, darn, I'm fresh out. Knew it was something I was missing. Okay. Number 18 is a starting bid of $8. $18, starting bid of $8. There we go. And this is really different. I don't know if everybody knows about the Fuller Brush Company, but the Fuller Brush Company used to come to your door and they'd sell you brushes and vacuums or brooms, or I think it was brooms and mops. But anyway, this is from the Fuller Brush Company. It says Fuller Brush Company right there.
Mm-hmm.
And made in USA, it says. And it is a crumb sweeper. And this actually does work. I tried it. So this is the inside, and here's the little catcher thing, or the top lid. And what you do is you would take it across your table like this, and it picks up like the crumbs or whatever. And then you go like this, and you take the lid off, and you dump out whatever it picked up. And I actually tried this on my table. I had a little bit of, lint and different things on the table after I was doing something, and it actually did work. So I was impressed. And then it has the patent on there, made in USA, patent number D something, and numbers. But this is one of the things that they would bring around, and it makes me wonder. I don't know if what kind of plastic this is too, but it's the old kind of plastic. So anyway.
The cool things they had back then.
Yeah. Well, and things we don't think about now. And that was my last one. Pull Randy back up.
Okie doke.
There's our emails too. If anybody needs our emails, Randy, Moon Valley Crafts at AOL.com. And
All righty.
Becky's Vintage and More at gmail.com.
So I've got a buy it now $10. And this is, I love the colors. This is a 52-inch. These are shell, but they have this special coating, so it's blue and white. I've got it tripled here. It's the most, and they're so shiny. These almost look like blister pearls. And it's this gorgeous peacocky blue shell. And then these are the white shells. They've got a pearlized color on them. And it's just a beautiful necklace. It's good for summertime, but I think this would be pretty any time of year.
Oh yeah.
And it's because it's so long. Ah, got it wrapped around my thumb. You can wear it as one big long one. It feels, I could just play with these things for hours. It just feels luscious. Oh, it's got a little tag. Well, I didn't know it had a little tag. Let's see if I can see. Made in China. Oh, it's got a little silver tag. So it's knotted, but its teeny weeny little tag is silver. Ooh. But it's an endless necklace. It doesn't have a clasp. And there's the little tag hanging there. Over here. Just a beautiful, beautiful necklace.
How long is that?
52 inches.
52. You could almost use that as a belt then. Double.
You probably, well,
some people,
not on my waist.
Not me, but some people.
But you could, if you had like something to clamp it.
Oh yeah, something in the middle.
Well, it would fit Dandy. She's got a petite little waist.
It would fit Angie, probably.
I know it would fit her.
But yeah, if you put something in the middle to clamp it. That would be pretty.
It is beautiful. Okay, no interest in it, that's fine. That just means I get to keep it a little longer. Next item is buy it now, $6. And this is just a little fun couple of little things that came to me. These are Mud Pie brand little spoons. Now, I could see having sour cream in a little, in a pretty little container on the table, but don't know why applesauce. I guess these were like to do with blintzes, or potato pancakes, a German thing.
Pierogies.
Pierogies, okay, but applesauce with pierogies?
Yeah, they make
you don't.
the shop I go to, they make like blueberry pierogies and
Ooh.
all different kinds. So yeah, you
Now,
can put a little applesauce
the
on
company is from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Mud Pie is these are from 2019 from Stone Mountain, Georgia. But they're cute little serving spoons. So it doesn't matter whether it's sour cream or applesauce. But if you needed to have a couple of cute little, for a party, cute little spoons for a little dab of something, for people to put on their plate, why they're great little party spoons to put in something on the table or a holiday. But I just thought I'd bring them out. Now the spoon itself is a silver color, but the handles are gold.
Yeah, my dad used to have applesauce on the table as that was normal.
My mother served applesauce. Of course, she comes from a German family, but applesauce would be served as a side.
Yeah, that's what it was.
but not with a little bitty spoon, just with the regular serving spoon. There was in the 60s, there was a brand, Musselman's, I think, of applesauce that my mother got that came in a glass jar. And she had me open the jar and put it in the bowl. And of course, I did that, and I licked the spatula and, ooh, man, that was tasty. So I kept sneaking bites of the applesauce. Well, by dinner time, I was snockered because guess what? The seal on that jar wasn't perfect. It had fermented. And that applesauce was high octane, let me tell you. I was one high little 10-year-old. And after that, Mother either she never bought that brand again or she never let me do the applesauce. But yeah, I like that applesauce. That was good stuff. All right. Last item for this round is buy it now, $6. And this is just a cute little Capodimonte trinket bowl, trinket dish. And they've taken the clay and they've made this little loopy basket, and they've got these little beautiful little roses and leaves. And I think, is that the place? Yeah, I think in this spot, a leaf came off. But otherwise, you really can't notice. I mean, sometimes when something's missing, it's like a glaring thing.
Yeah.
And this is not glaring. It's just cute. It's a great little trinket thing. Put your keys when you get home. A little girl would like it. It's great for jewelry. I can't hold it straight, can I?
Have you had some applesauce tonight?
I wish.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. So it's just a cute little something. But it doesn't look like they're so interested. So, Becky, we get to go back to you.
Yeah, okay. Trying to pull this stuff over here. Give me just a sec here. I was watching your stuff again.
That's okay. I watch yours.
All right. Number 19 is going to be $12. Starting bid. Number 19.
You may want to put yourself up.
There we go. You'd think I hadn't done this before, you know? All right. So number 19 is going to be for this Takahashi Amari salad plate.
Ooh.
And $12 is a really good price for these. And it does have the sticker on the back. It is 7.5 inches wide. And it has like the mountain and the sandpan and that in the middle. And bonsai tree and all the beautiful flowers around the side.
They are known for their red and blue. That's their thing. That's how you identify that style, that brand type. It's a style, actually, a type of It's like lusterware is a type. And you recognize lusterware by the colors. And this one is recognizable by the blue and the red.
Yeah, if it didn't have the label, which is prominent on this one, you would need that. But I knew what it was before I picked it up, but having the label is even better. Okay, don't see anybody in for that one. Okay. Number 20 is going to be a starting bid of $18. And these are for some Christmas Annalees. So it would be a choice of Annalee Christmas. So this one is Santa. And Santa is reading the naughty or nice list. He's sitting on a bag. He is dated 1963, 1967. There's his face. Bag. It's like kind of a burlappy, I guess, kind of bag. But it has this tag. That's your first choice. Your next choice would be, man down. Man down. The snowman's sitting holding a bird. Got this cute little bird.
I'm going to run off a minute. I'll be right back.
And and his icicle for nose is got a lot of color in it. And there's its tag. And I think he's about 19. What year is he? Let's see. This one doesn't have a year on him. That was the one that didn't have a year, I think. Yeah, holding the bird. And then I have a snowman holding a shovel. I like this snowman. One of my favorite. This one still has his original tag for $25. And he has the Annalee tag in the back here. And he's 2013. He's 9 inches tall. And then the next Pinocchio Frosty. Yeah, maybe. This is a mouse angel. It's got that tag. And the tag says 98. And it's like a little denim look to the angel outfit. And you can move the arms any way you want. They are mobility, so they do move. This little halo. Little mouse is shorter. I think it's, let me see the measurement this way. I think it was 6.5 inches seated. I'm not sure. Yeah, about 6.5 maybe. Seated though. There's that one. And then your last choice. Took a dive over here on the floor. Let me get that one. He's trying to get away. He is running away from me. Got him. Okay. This one is a little mouse in a Santa hat.
Oh.
And his little tail sticking out the end. And there's his little tag. And his tag says 1972. And he's 8 inches long. And I just love the little toofies they put with them.
Yes, I see all that. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Yeah, he only has 1 front tooth. So he probably wants the other one. But that would be your choice. Got the snowman. Choose one for 18. The little angel. Little mouse. Or Santa Claus. Getting those naughty and nice good boys and girls. Like this, it's only got the good book, not the naughty book. So he's ever hopeful that Nightmare's going to be good. See? All right. Don't see anybody for those. Nightmare's playing peekaboo in the chat there. Looks like. Okay. Number 21. It's going to be a $12 start. $21, $12 start. There we go. And it is for this mother of pearl.
Ooh, with matching earrings.
With matching earrings, and this was mine. And it is a 16-inch necklace with a C clasp. I guess they're called a C clasp. And I sold Avon way back in like 1984-ish, maybe. And that's where I got this from. And these are mother of pearl as well. Little post earrings. I always liked the feel of this one.
I love the way it lays.
Yes, and the way it lays. Exactly. And it's just so pretty and sweet. This would also be good for a bride that's on the beach. Just
Yes, it
saying.
would.
Or if you're going to a tiki bar, maybe.
Just throw that on your bathing suit and put on a sarong and off you go.
Yeah. But yeah, really pretty. Number 21. Okay. Pull over Randy.
All right. I did a little switcheroony while we were doing it. I've got a buy it now for $8. Now this is another one that is recognizable by its color and design. So I have a cup and a saucer, and this is Kutani Satsuma, made in Japan. Very notably Japan. And they're known for the colors, the geishas. Night, Angie.
Night, Angie.
Now, this is not a boo-boo here. That's just the way the ink was. And the same with the kimono. The kimono's just got a splash of blue in the middle. I'm going to say this is very possibly, boy, it just has, you could see Japan is worn off. Oh, you can see let me put this down. So see, it's got it over here. It's got it over there. And then it's got it at the top. That little spot like that.
It's a little blurry. Can you bring it in?
Yeah. See, it's got that where it goes over at the top. See, it goes, some of the red's missing, and then over on the side, and then on the other side. So it's part of the design, not at the bottom. Really pretty greens. Shows the background of the buildings, the paper parasols. It's got the little cup. This is very thin porcelain, very translucent. Can you tell that? These are very translucent pieces.
Yes, I can see the light through it.
Yeah. Now, this the plate doesn't have the imprint for a cup. So, but they were purchased together as a set. So I'm guessing the plate is probably like a dessert plate and is not the saucer for the cup. But they certainly, if somebody is a cup and saucer collector, this certainly would be a beautiful set for a collector.
Well, yeah, that would also be good for like a little coffee cup, little small coffee cup with like cookies and cookie.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. No interest on that. That's fine. Now I've gone back to Christmas. So this is a buy it now, $4. Somebody please take this thing home. It's just a cute little Christmas tree trinket box. It's just the cutest little thing. It's got a little decorated tree. See, it's got little rocking horses and packages. And it opens. And you could put a little something in there. You know, you could put jewelry. You know, some smart guy could, you know, and I don't think we got any guys in, you know, put an engagement ring in here. Piece of jewelry, money.
Small brooch.
Yeah.
Like Santa
Pin,
brooch.
but it would be a great, put it in the, tuck it into the stocking. It would be such an adorable, because it's a small little thing. It's just the cutest little Christmas trinket box. And I wanted to find a good home in time for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's even got little, see little stars? Got little stars all over it. Little star up on the top of the tree.
I always like the rocking horses on those.
Mm-hmm. Little flower for the opener. It opens up real easy. The top solid. All right, we're passing on that one. And then my last one for this round is a set. And this is a buy it now, $8. I like this set. This is 18-inch, and this is horn. And look at it. Look at the coloration on it. And guess what? It comes with a pair of matching earrings that match the parts. It's a 18-inch. It's just a regular barrel. It's probably from the 60s because it's got that barrel clasp. But I just think that is so beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's sort of it's a nod to animal print without being obvious.
That's great for a night on the town.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. Any time of year. It's good for summer, but it's also good for it would work in the wintertime too, in the fall. I just think it's so pretty. It feels nice too. The then it just has little seed beads for the necklace. And then the back is you can see the horn. And
Oh
they're
yeah.
nice, substantial looking pieces. What I hadn't figured out is whether it's natural in the coloration, or if they've applied, maybe they put dye on it. I don't know. But it's really a pretty piece.
I wonder if they could bleach out spots like that.
I don't know. You know, sometimes you can tell by, I can't tell by looking. I can't see anything.
I think it would be hard to do that though.
Yeah, I don't feel any edges. You know, anything between.
Yeah.
And you can see, and by looking at the back, I'm saying that was a natural color. Well, in here, I think it's a natural color, because look at the end.
Oh
And
yeah.
see when I tip it up, and then you see there's some of the lights coming through where they refined it down. And when I lift it up, you can start to see the light. So either they dyed it and then removed, or it just this was naturally with that color. That's weird. But anyway, it's lovely. Just lovely.
A lot for thinking.
Yeah.
A lot to
And
think
that's
about.
my number 3.
Okay. Need a drink of water. Okay. So if you haven't messaged me and you claim something, Becky's Vintage and More at gmail.com, or if you're in chat and you're not blue, let me know and I'll make you blue if you send me your information. And if you think about something later that we've shown, just let us know, and you can always email one of us. Number 22 is going to be a $6 starting bid. Yeah, Randy's got some really nice pieces too.
Thank you, Dandy.
Yeah. Dandy has some nice stuff too. All right, so number 22 is Blue Sky Clayworks. It is on the string. It says best friends at the top. So it's a best friend's house. It does have its tag on it. Blue Sky Claywork. Tag still on the back. And signature. I'm going to find where the thing is here. Anyway. So the only thing I did notice is it has a little rough edge here on that. Otherwise, it's in really good shape. And that is why I put it at the $6 instead of a little more. And has by Heather Goldmink. Oh, well, nice to have you back, Denise. Did you get her phone working?
You're a good daughter, Denise.
She is. But if her phone didn't work, how'd she call you? You have me stumped there.
Maybe there was something on her phone that she needed to do that she couldn't get it to function.
Number 23 is going to be a $12 start. Maybe. Oh, okay. That's why. I just got rid of my landline probably less than a year. But it came free with the cable, but we only got stupid calls on it and never answered it. So this is the Kaiser, West Germany.
Ooh.
Hand painted lidded bowl. It is 6.5 inches wide. Hand painted. Kaiser, West Germany. It is hand painted by Patty. Looks like a V, Patty V. Beautiful flowers. It's kind of a like a pale colors here with the greens
They
and
look
the
like it looks like
pinks.
a primrose is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And this is like a pale green.
Like a celadon.
Yeah, almost like a celadon green. But it does have the Kaiser, West Germany.
Oh, okay. Well, that dates it. That dates it to the, God, latter 40s.
Yeah. I'm thinking. And it has a number up here, 797. It's imprinted with.
And when did that wall come down? That come down in the 80s
Yeah. No. The
or
80s.
90s?
That.
When Ronald Reagan was president, I know that, but I can't remember when that was.
Yeah, don't ask me. That's
very pretty.
But yeah. And I like the detailing on this handle too.
Oh,
How it
yeah.
comes down.
Like a stem.
Yes, very much. Beautiful detailing on this piece. And it's only $12.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
Thank
I was
you,
right,
Nick.
the 80s.
I was thinking it was 1989 because that's when my son was born, but I wasn't positive, so I didn't want to say that. Hi, Nick. So, next item, number 24, is going to be $8.
Oopsie. Wrong key.
That's okay. They have the wrong key a lot. Because I can't hold a tune. Number 24, you would get one of these brass ashtrays. Now it is an ashtray, but it doesn't look like it's ever been used like that. And it does say turkey inside.
I was going to say that's a Turkish slipper.
Yes.
With a little evil eye on the toe.
Mm-hmm. And it's bejeweled. And this is 4¼ inches long. Not real big. But if you liked more than one for $8, there are two.
Oh, got a pair. One for each foot.
And they're $8 a piece. Or if you wanted both, I would do $15 for the pair. But they are identical. And they both say turkey. And they're brass, solid brass. Okay. Now guess whose turn it is?
Nobody I know.
You don't know that person?
No. All right. So my next item to tempt you with is a buy it now $8. So I have this pretty bag. And the bag says Highline Dora. And in this pretty bag is a crystal perfume bottle.
Ooh, pretty.
And It has its little glass stopper, so you can dab on your perfume, which screws in, which is really nice because then if you accidentally knock it over, you haven't
Yes.
spilled perfume all over the place.
I've had one like that, and the top, just like prisms, are just so great in it. Just catches all the colors.
You see the little dots? Little
Yeah.
squares or diamonds with little dots.
Diamond dot. $8 is a great price for that. I know mine sold for a lot more than
Very,
that.
very, very heavy glass. I don't think
Yeah.
I can go so far as to say crystal, but it's definitely a beautiful glass. It would be gorgeous. It's not exactly really vintage looking, but it's vintage looking enough that it would fit on a modern dresser, or it would blend in with vintage pieces very nicely.
Yes, it would.
And the metal is silver tone.
And with the clear glass like that, it goes with other colors too. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
neutral.
yeah. And of course you can put perfume in it or just leave it as is. I mean, does anybody dab perfume on anymore? Everything's in spray bottles.
Probably if they dabbed it on, it'd be less smelly. It'd be good.
Well,
Some
usually
people
the
just pour it.
perfumes. Usually
Yeah.
the perfumes are the dab on, and the eau de cologne, or the the watered down version, usually those are the ones that were spray.
Yeah. Some people
Oh,
just overdo it.
oh God, and there's some fragrances that should not be overdone. All right, no interest in that, and that's fine. Then
I'm I'm
I've
allergic
got
to gardenia, so
I've got another little trinket box. Buy it now, $6. And this one is a beautiful, it's kind of a blue. This now it shows bluer than it is. It's more of a it's like a watered down denim navy blue. But then it has this really pretty, it's not a rose. I'm thinking it reminds me of a water lily.
yeah, I was thinking
You know,
water
it
lily.
looks like blue with a water lily, and then on the front there's a little bow,
It
and it
reminds me of
opens
the
up.
color of my periwinkle
Yeah,
cat
yeah,
stuff.
but but it's not that bright. In person, it's not that bright.
Yeah.
It looks more denim-y,
I have an alley cat that's periwinkle.
but it's a really nice size, really
I
nice
like
one.
the little way it's shaped, like a honeycomb.
Yeah, with the
Kind of,
pattern on it. Yeah,
yeah, that's different.
it's not smooth. It's got some texture to it. And even the trim, which is silver. Another nice one for a young girl as a present with jewelry or money. And that's my 3.
Wow. I was sure somebody was going to grab that one. That is so pretty.
It will come back. Oh wait, that's not my 3. I'm sorry, that was only 2.
I was just looking. I was like, wait a minute. Now we count.
So my last one for this round is a buy it now $5. And this is a Japanese hanging potpourri ball. So you've got a glass or ceramic ball. It has a big opening. You could put a potpourri, or you could just put a scented, what these are for is hanging in your closet. And you could put a potpourri, or you could put scented, fabric or paper, cotton ball. I'm trying to look at the tag. Made in Japan.
You know, I
And then
was
put that
thinking
back on, and then
little cedar chips.
Eat that too. Yeah, anything like that. And then you would it's made to hang in your closet. What you would do is you would just put it over the top of a blank hanger, or, some closets have hooks.
Yeah, or a hanger. You put it on a
And
hanger.
if, and here's another thing. If your closet has a pull light, you could attach it to your pull light. And you grab this to turn the light off and on. I've had this over 30 years.
Yeah, but I think cedar would work really well to keep the moths out of your closet.
Ooh, sandalwood. Ooh. Yeah. Whatever fragrance you would like in your closet.
Well, I was thinking cedar because it keeps moths away.
Yeah. I've never seen one of these before, other than this one that I've got.
No, it's really different.
Yeah, so I've had this since the 80s.
Okay.
All right. No interest. Okay, now it's my 3. And I think my next round will probably be my last, because I'm running out of stuff that I've got prepared.
Okay. Yeah, I think because after this I think I'm done. Let's see. Yeah, I only have one more after this too, so that's what I've got prepared too. So we're good. This is number 25 is a $16 start.
Oh, okay. I get there. Number 25.
Starting bid is 16. And thank you everybody for coming in. We so appreciate you being here. And don't forget to comment and give me thumbs up too, because comments really help our channel. And I'm going to have Randy comment and put in her email. So if anybody wants to go back and watch and claim anything that she had, you can do that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I think she's busy there in the background.
Yeah. I'm reloading.
That's okay. I'm used to putting it for myself anyway. So, okay, number 25 is going to be this cobalt blue vase.
Ooh. Party.
$16 starting bid. And I think this is either New Martinsville or Viking. Does have the thumbprint. Viking bought the New Martinsville molds. So I don't know who to attribute it to for sure there. Very nice ruffle, very beautiful blue. It's a really nice piece. This is only 4.5 inches tall, and it's 6 inches wide. So this would be ideal for little, like, even short flowers in it. Like you'd have little roses coming out of here. Or you could have some really pretty daisies coming out. Yes, beautiful cobalt blue. Okay. Number 26. I'll go ahead and put it in. Starting bid. I think I'm going to do her for 28, which is less than I normally have her for. Oh, like the French for color?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I said I'd put it. It's okay. I saw you were busy. So number 26 is this nesting doll. Oh, okay. It does have 5 dolls in it.
A matrushka.
Yeah. We call them matrushkas, babinskas, nesting dolls. She has her little feet because she's praying on her knees praying. Looks like. Very pretty, beautiful blue color. So I got the nesting dolls, these nesting dolls, from a lady whose family would go to Poland every year because they were Polish and they had a store here in Arizona. So they would go to Poland every year and then would go and buy the nesting dolls and other items and bring them back for their store here in Arizona. Well, her parents decided to retire, so she had these nesting dolls in her closet. So I got them from her. And yeah, they retired to Florida, left her with the nesting dolls.
That's a beautiful. I like I like the unusual ones, and that one is really pretty with that baby blue, is it?
Yes, very pretty baby blue. And each one in here is really, really beautiful. Oh, UK. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, there's a lot of words that have that. God, now I'm drawing a blank. I could tell you there's all kinds of words that have the U in it. A Q, check, is spelled odd. And there's other words.
And there's the littlest one. So it's 6.5 inch tall is the largest one of these.
Theater is another word that's an odd spelling in England.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got this one backwards. There we go. Trying to put them all together without them being backwards. And I don't suppose it matters because when I go to take them out next, I'll just turn it around. But, you know. There we go. And she's got the beautiful face.
Little gold glitter.
My favorite part, though, is her toes. Oops. Now, I do have this one backwards because the toes are right there.
Oh, because she's kneeling.
Yeah, she's kneeling, but I had her toes in the front. There we go. Yeah, the toes are in the back. That makes more sense, right? There
yeah.
I was like, where'd her feet go? Making myself crazy there. Okay.
Okay, I got the last one. I'm paying attention now.
Okay.
You've got one more, don't you?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I'm throwing you up to the wolves.
That's
Hopefully you're
okay.
ready then.
I can handle wolves. Man, I've been handling wolves since I was 16. Piece of cake.
They're snapping at your feet.
So this is buy it now, $10. I love this one. Okay, this is a cha-cha necklace. It is a black bead and faux pearls. It is gorgeous. Beautiful black faceted beads. And I didn't even write how long this puppy is. Probably 18 to 20. Look at this.
It's nice and long. That's what it is.
Yeah, I love when I love when they head pins have the little knobs on the end. And it's on a snake chain.
Oh.
It is just a luscious, luscious necklace. Black and white is so classic, and this is a classy necklace. This is an older one. Aren't those pretty?
Yeah.
They're just so pretty. You know, some faux pearls are just, you know, tacky looking. What can I say? And these are not. They're very good looking. And then there's the, and it's got a good healthy extender on it.
Oh yeah.
But it looks like everybody's going to sleep, so that's okay.
I think the waving back and forth of the necklaces is putting people to sleep.
My arms get tired, but it's beautifully put together. This is the kind that I study. They just took a ring. What it is it's just it's just rings, and then they added so jewelry like this I kind of get and I kind of study it so that I can reproduce, but that would take a lot of time to reproduce. Okay, so then the last thing I'm doing is the last round of my Christmas eggs. So they're buy it now $4. And number 16 I call Rose Garden. So it's got a cream and pink. Well, first it's got that ribbon that I love. Pale pinks and greens. And then the ribbon has got cream and pink with gold balls. And then I've got these roses. And I think I can't remember whether I put the gold glitter on or if they came that way. So it's a rose on a leaf. And then, no, I put the glitter on them. And then I had these little bitty roses. And I put them up at the top with a gold bead in the center. And then I used like a glitter paint, and I dabbed a little bit of gold glitter on the roses. to just give it some more glitter. So that's number 16. Now coordinating with it is number 17, which is just all pink braid, just nothing but the pink ribbon. And this one doesn't have the cream, it's just the pink, rose pink with gold beads. And then I had these buttons, and I glue the button on the bottom because I like to finish off everything. And the top is just simple.
Well, that's pretty.
I just took the little leaf sequins, and then I added some gold glitter. So this one is just very simple. Now this one's really sturdy too. There's an egg underneath there. And trust me, that puppy's not breaking unless you smash it. You'd have to stomp on it. Because it's once I coat them with, especially wrap them with the ribbon, they're just not going anywhere. And these look so beautiful on a tree, especially when I can color coordinate them, because as you can see, they're color coordinated. I had one like this with the cream and pink, but somebody bought it yesterday. But fear not, I have another pink one. And we're going back to the Jewel 19. And this is the pink ribbon again. And this one has got some gold ribbon, and it's got the big jewels. And then little roses at the top to finish it out. Number 19. Thank you, Muppets. I kind of think they're pretty too. And then we've got number 24, because I like to do different. And again, I had a broken shell, so I made this. I just took this black ribbon that had like paisley, and then I put sequins, and see, it's got some other colors in there. I've got the black bugle beads, and I've got the gold flat beads and sequins, and I painted this time I painted, it's a combination of a black and a gold glitter. Sometimes I use nail polish, glitter nail polish, and coat it. And then I put the little black seed beads and the thing. One theme, I had a bad year. And so 1 whole dozen eggs of mother was nothing but black. And so I think this was one of those that was in the black ones. And they came out gorgeous. Because I love doing themes. So then my next to the last one is 25. I call this one the Roses and Pearls. And this is that beautiful ribbon again. Remember I had the one with the blue medallions? And this one matches it. Let me dig it out. Oh, where is it? See, same ribbon. And this one's plain. And this one's got the blue medallion, but it's the same ribbon. But I did the bottoms differently. I've got the drippy long bottom on it. This one has the built-in cord at the top, and then the pearls at the top. And then my last one, because I love color, Number 26. So this one is got the fancy hook, but I had this funky braid. See this gold braid that had what I call like Mardi Gras colors in it? It's got greens and purples and golds. And then I matched it with beads, seed beads and bugle beads. But then I had some nail polish that had this really neat little confetti in it. And so I used puffy paint, a glitter paint, and I made squares, random squares, odd squares, and then I filled them with the nail polish that had the confetti, the colored confetti in it. And I'll be honest, the camera's not doing it justice. And then
Yes.
I just painted the cap a matte finish gold, so it wouldn't conflict with the design of the egg. And I didn't do anything special at the bottom. It's just where I love the way the ribbons overlap because they build up layers. See, it gives it kind of a little something down at the bottom. And then I would try to get the beads, seed beads, the beads into the bottom as much as I could. But that's my done. That's my egg. Well, that's a few of the eggs. That's what I pulled out for this show, and that's my last round.
Well, those are great. And don't forget, if you see something, if you're watching on the replay and it's something that Randy had, please email her at themoonvalleycrafts@aol.com. Or if it's something I have, you can email me, Becky's Vintage and More. And here's my last three. And my last three, number 28 is going to be a $10 start. Number 28 for $10. Okay, let me that. And it is for this lovely picture. It's made in Germany with a bird on it. And it does have, this is an older Germany too.
Mm.
So there's the back side. And it's very luster in the paint.
Thank you, Nightmare.
Nightmare is just great. There's the inside. No chips, no cracks. But I just love that bird.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And this is 9 1/4 inches tall. So this one's a little bigger. And you don't have to use these just for cream. You can use them for syrups or even like your boysenberry syrup. You don't have to be just regular syrup or just, anything that would pour. You could use this one for a small juice pitcher.
What I do is I have certain windows that have my plants in them, or I have a table and it's where all the plants are. And I have pictures like that. That's where the water is. And so the picture is always sitting right there with the plants looking pretty. And then I just get then when I use that one, so I've always got water ready to water the plants when they need it. And then when I water the plants, then I go get my kitchen pitcher and run get water and then refill the pitcher. And my silly cat likes to drink out of the pitcher. But I use things like that as my display watering containers.
That's a good idea. Okay, that's $10. Number 29 is going to be a $25 starting bid. Number 29 for $25. And this is, oh, storming monsoon winds, much needed rain, even thunder. Okay, dandy. So it's coming my way then? Night, dandy, and thank you. This is a mercury glass tree topper. It is in its box. The box is, oh, you know, that old. So it's made in Romania.
That's probably 40s, 50s.
Craftsman. Oh, yeah. And it is mercury glass. So let me take this out very carefully. Oops. This aside. Be very careful here. And this is what it looks like.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, and for mercury glass to have made it this long, it's got even little red striping through here. I don't know if you can see that very well. This top. I'm sure we'll see you later, Randy.
Oh, no, I was talking to Dandy.
Oh, I meant Dandy. Oh, I meant to say Dandy. Oh, my goodness. That's what you get when you have a name that rhymes with Dandy, huh? Okay.
I was so lucky. My name doesn't rhyme with anything nasty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good. Well, and my given name was Rebecca, so I got a lot of Rebecca from Sunnybrook Farm.
Hey, that's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but it was the mean girl saying it. It's 10.5 inches tall. And they did that because I was never called Rebecca unless I was in trouble. So 10.5 inches long.
I had a tendency to beat up the mean girls that tried to tease me.
Yeah.
I was very feisty as a young child.
I had a tendency to do that too. And I had these hiking boots. We called them waffle stompers. I don't know if you know what those are. Yeah. So I used to, beat them up. Number 30 is going to be a start of $3. And it is for this book, The Little Leftover Witch. And it goes into like the witch falling out of the sky. And it's kind of a little story. And it does have a little writing there.
What was the date in there?
The cover's not so good. It's 1960. So it is a 1960 book. And this has the author in the back. A little bit about her. And she's from Arizona. Let's see. Let me get a page here. Yeah, there we go. 1960. And let me take this off here. Dust cover's, a little bit worn, but the cover itself is good. And the binding is good.
Well, that's why you had a dust cover, to protect the book.
Right. And it's basically a witch that fell out of the sky, and she is living with kind of a family that kind of has adopted her, and it's kind of about their differences and, oddities and her not liking certain things. And it's kind of like an adoption kind of book, like adopting to the family, so to speak. Hey, Lucinda. Welcome in. We're just rounding up, but gets a little smile on her face later on, and that's the Snow Witch. She likes the snow. So anyway, it's just $3. Number 30. Does have the little dust cover. So it's a little bit different kind of book for like Halloween time. It's kind of sweet. And it said that Mrs. Laughlin lives in Tucson, Arizona. So I don't know if this is one that's widely out there, because she lives in my
Well,
area.
I was reading a lot in the 60s, and I don't recall ever having seen that book.
Yeah. Okay, and that was my last item. So let me bring us both up.
Well, Lucinda, if you look through, if you go through after we're done and review, and you see anything, why, there's my email. Just email me a little description of the item. The ornaments all have a number on them, but the other items, you just describe it, and I'll know exactly what we're talking about if you have interest.
Yeah. And if anybody decides later, you can always, when we're done, in the comments, I will put emails in there too, so you can have those, and hopefully you'll see something you like and you can email us. And what do you have going on coming up?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to be a busy girl, which I enjoy. So I get to sleep in tomorrow. uh, yeah, and the weekend, and get busy and do things on the weekend, because I've got I'm going to be with Ella on her second community auction for July on Monday, and then Wednesday I will be with Teresa and Dawn, East Coast Resellers. And then in early August, I'll be with Johnny on his what he calls his rapid round. It's a 30-minute segment, members, on the 6th of August. And then I'll be with Johnny again for a Wednesday hump day on August 14th. And then I'll be with Dawn Southern Finds on August the 16th. And I've got some other dates, but I just didn't get my little card updated yet.
Well, you can always come on here if you.
Hey, I'd love to.
Always looking for people to join me.
It makes it more fun when you're not by yourself, I think.
Yeah, it's a little harder when I'm by myself, and I really like having more people with me. It's a little bit of a cushion,
Yeah.
To go run and get water or something too. Okay. And I'm going to be here at 6 o'clock on Thursdays. I have changed my time to 6 o'clock, so that seems to work out better for some people, because I noticed that they were here instead of already in bed. I think some of my friends were already in bed when I was starting, but it'll be 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays. And then I have Saturday with Aaron Proctor, the ephemera guy. That's at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 6 p.m. Eastern. And that's every Saturday with Aaron and Anitra, I Spy Queen. And they have ephemera, but they bring in a mix of stuff too. So
A
sometimes they're
variety.
sometimes some jewelry, sometimes some brooches, sometimes just an odd this or that. And I bring a variety too. I don't just bring ephemera or jewelry. I'll bring a glass piece or just different things. And then for Whatnot, my Whatnot shows are 8 p.m. Pacific time. And if anybody doesn't have a link to Whatnot and you've never been on there to purchase, if you email me, I can give you a link that'll give you $15 to spend free there, and then you could try it out. And that's what I have coming up. Oh, well, I'm going to be on Friends Selling with Friends. I forgot that one. On the second Tuesday in August on the 13th. So Friends Selling with Friends is with two old guys, vintage and resale. And I know my time slot is from 2 to 2:30 Pacific time. So that may change depending on if somebody gets, has to rearrange their schedule. But anyway, and I am so glad that all of you came. And I will be doing invoicing Sunday night after Aaron's show. And again, if anybody needs me to hold a box after they pay the invoice, or if you need me to bill you on the 5th because that's when your payday is, just communicate with me and reach out to my email. And Nightmare, thank you so very much for putting in all the links.
Nightmare is wonderful at dropping the links.
Just really helpful.
I suck at dropping links.
I tried to on my phone, and I've done it before on my phone, and it wasn't working. I don't know what's going on with that. And it's not notifying me either of the YouTube shows that it used to. So I've got to figure that one out. And I went in and checked, and it says that it's supposed to be, and everything's checked to make it. Oh, you're on a game computer. Oh, yeah. My laptop, I could probably do it, but yeah, it wasn't letting me. Anyway, I want to tell everybody have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I hope your weekend is super great, and stay safe. And I know storms are coming up with so many people, and we have 112-degree heat. So everybody stay safe and stay cool. And I'll see you again on one of the other shows or in chat on somebody else's. Bye all.
Bye-bye.